Hey everyone, this is Citrus MJ here, and today we're going to be talking about Gunstar Heroes for the Sega Genesis. Now, Gunstar Heroes is developed by Treasure. For those of you who don't know, Treasure is a company that's made up of former Konami members. They also produce games, what did they do? Dynamite Headdy for the Sega, they did Mischief Makers for the Nintendo 64, Ikaruga for the GameCube, I'm pretty sure, and Astro Boy on the Game Boy Advance. Now, I don't know if I said this, but it was published by Sega, and it was released on September 9th, 1993 in North America, and funny enough, in Japan, it was released a day after we got it in North America. It's not too often where the North Americans will get a game before Japan, I guess. I guess it all depends on where the game comes from. But anyway, Gunstar Heroes is a side-scrolling shooter, pretty much like the Contra series, if you're familiar with that. If you're not familiar with the Contra series, find a gun and shoot yourself. In Gunstar Heroes, you got 4 weapons to choose from. It's cool because they have the Force Gun, the Lightning Gun, the Chaser, and the Flame Gun. I mean, not the most unique weapons, but what does make it pretty unique and cool is that you are able to pick up multiple weapons and combine them to make sweeter weapons. For instance, like let's say you grab the Lightning and the Chaser, you now have homing lightning attack, so that's pretty sweet. Another cool thing about the combat for Gunstar Heroes is it's got close quarter combat. And by that I mean, you know, you can grab enemies and toss them around, and you can do like ground sliding sweep attacks as well as, you know, mid-air jumping attacks. Another thing that's different about Gunstar Heroes compared to other side-scrolling shooters like Contra and whatnot is you have a health meter instead of, you know, just getting hit once or twice and dying, or, you know, whatever the game is. It's got an actual health meter, you know, pick up health. That's always fun. I like stats and numbers. I'm a number whore. But anyways, yeah, there's 7 stages in Gunstar Heroes. And it's kind of weird. It's not 7 full stages, I guess. Technically, the 6th stage would be a side-scrolling spaceship shooter like Gradius or, you know, any of those type of spaceship shooting games. And the 7th stage is actually pretty much just a bunch of boss fights. So, yeah, I guess it's 5 levels with 2 sort of levels, but you get the drift. What's cool about the bosses, I really like the bosses, especially the last stage in it, is the bosses are made up of multiple sprites normally, and they're generally pretty big. You know, this guy right here, he's not that big, but usually it'll be, you know, a few enemies combined, or some sort of multiple sprites combined into one large enemy, which is pretty badass. But yeah, Gunstar Heroes is one of my most favorite games on the Sega Genesis. Not my most favorite, but it is definitely up there. It's a very good run and gun, side-scrolling action shooting game. So yeah, all in all, Gunstar Heroes is a great game. You know, for the Sega Genesis, for the PlayStation, you know, emulate it, do whatever you want to do. But Gunstar Heroes is a really great game. You know, there's been a lot of different versions and re-releases. They had it on Game Gear. What else did they have it on? There was a PC port in like 2004. There was a Game Boy Advance game. Sega Ages on the PlayStation 2. It also came out on the Wii Virtual Console, the Xbox Live Arcade, as well as the PlayStation Network. So, any platform you're looking to play this game on, you're totally able to play it, and I highly suggest searching out this game and playing it for yourself. It's definitely one of the more fun run and gun, shoot 'em up games out there. This is a great game. I know it's got a huge cult following, but I know there's got to be some people out there that haven't played it, so this is Citrus MJ advising you to go and play Gunstar Heroes. It's a really awesome game. that's really all I got to say. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Look forward for more of my reviews on old school games. Take it easy.